A horror crash in Sydney southwest has killed an elderly man and injured several others after 9 cars collided. Police say a medical episode may have set off the deadly chain of events. Clementine Cuneo reports.
This is the aftermath here behind me of the shocking crash, which happened just before midday on Canterbury Road at Lakemba. It was about 11:40 a.m. when a red Toyota sedan's trail of destruction began. The vehicle is captured on security video, clipping the back of a small SUV, causing it to spin off the road and mount a pole.
We start to hear tyres screeching, so we look up and we've seen the red car. He's come in, he's spun this car around.
With its bonnet crumpled, the red Toyota continues at high speed along the road, even crossing to the opposite side before it collides head-on with a ute. 6 other vehicles are caught up in the chaos too. The driver of the red sedan died at the scene. Police are now investigating if he suffered a medical episode. An elderly woman in the passenger seat of the same car was taken to St George Hospital with critical injuries. And the driver of another vehicle was taken to Royal Prince Alfred Hospital in a stable condition. Witnesses say the red sedan was travelling well over the speed limit prior to the crash.
Crazy. Everybody's in panic, everybody's looking around, trying to figure out what to do. Very, very hard to see.
Canterbury Road remains closed as crash investigators piece together the horror collision. Police are saying it's a miracle more lives weren't lost in this horror crash. We'll have the full story for you tonight at 6 p.m.
Returning to this story now, the Australian Defence Force in mourning today after the death of one of their Special Forces soldiers on the south coast. Chris Reason is with us. Chris, just a terrible incident today.
It was indeed, and a tragic incident indeed. The warrant officer, Lachlan, Muddle, in a parachute operation that now has seen all operations across the entire Australian Defence Force put on hold today. It was a complex training incident. Warrant officer, second class Lachlan Muddle, was 50 years old, an SAS veteran of 19 years who'd been on 5 tours of Afghanistan. He was 4 weeks into a 6-week course at the military airfield at Jervis Bay. They were jumping at high altitude in low light using night vision goggles. Muddle and another soldier collided but were still able to open their chutes at several hundred feet. The other soldier, a sergeant with the ADF's parachute school, survived with minor injuries. He managed to scramble to Muddle and applied first aid, but he wasn't able to save him. The tributes have been rolling in.
He was a highly qualified Special Forces sniper and military freefall parachutist.
Lachlan Muddle's sacrifice is as meaningful and significant as any of those on the battlefield.
The Defence Minister says it appears the 2 parachutes had become entangled, although Defence says the 2 were controlled and manoeuvring, so some confusion there. Both men were instructors with thousands of jumps between them. It's been described as a freak accident.
In a tight-knit community like ours, his loss has been very deeply and immediately felt.
Now, Anne, this comes after the tragic death of Lance Corporal Jack Fitzgibbon in another parachute accident. The 32-year-old commando and son of former Defence Minister Joel Fitzgibbon, killed just over 2 years ago. The investigations into that incident are still ongoing as the ADF and other agencies now launch these new inquiries into this most recent death. The Minister insists that ADF parachute protocols are entirely safe. Back to you.
Chris Reason reporting. Thank you very much, Chris.